Domestic violence counselors tell us this horrible incident is part of a much broader problem. They say making a difference will take commitment from the entire community. WIAT 42 News reporter Mike McClanahan is live tonight from Birmingham with firsthand accounts from domestic violence survivors and counselors. Mike.
With a string of domestic violence headlines in the last few weeks, we asked and we wondered whether this is the worst it's ever been. But the survivors I spoke with and an expert on the front lines of the court domestic violence referral angle of this story tells us that although this may be an uptick, sadly, they've seen similar stories in the past. Darlene Russell is getting her life on track with support from people who care at the Lovelady Center in Birmingham. She feels fortunate to have escaped a cycle of emotional and physical abuse.
And the first time he did, he told me that he wouldn't do it again. And I stayed and I believed him. But the pattern kept repeating itself. If I had stayed, one of us would have probably lost our lives.
Myself, I grew up in a situation watching my mother go through it.
Vanessa Bailey is also at the Lovelady Center recovering from a lifetime of abuse.
And you get, after you hear so many times you're terrible or you're bad and you're this and you're that, you start to believe the negative. You don't deserve that, and you are worthy of love. And that's not what love is. That's not what love looks like.
The director of Project SAFE has seen tens of thousands of court-referred domestic violence offenders in Birmingham. She says there's a need for more education, more resources, and more shelters for victims. But getting people to safety is the first priority. And sometimes that takes a neighbor stepping in and calling police.
I think if you see someone in an incident or a situation where it's escalating and there's a potential for violence, then I think you should call or be involved. I think that's what's going to have to change our communities, is we have to be involved.
The former victims I interviewed say that convincing someone to get out of an abusive relationship is often the hardest step towards recovery. You can find out more about the Lovelady Center and their mission on our website. In Birmingham, Mike McClanahan, WIAT 42 News. Coverage you can count on.